A cobbler and the god. Once upon a time, a simple cobbler called Haridas used to live in a remote village of India. His wife had died, and his son, who was in the Indian army, was martyred in one of the operations. The man was living all by himself, running a shoe repair shop and believing in God and being very contented. In the village market, he had a small shoe repair shop where he would go every day in the morning and come back in the evening. Once during his sleep, he saw Lord Vishnu, who told him that he would be visiting him the next day, so he should be on the lookout for the Lord. So Haridas went and opened his shop. It was raining very heavily, and he started looking outside so that he could see God coming. No God came. There was a heavily drenched child who was standing in front of his shop. So he called the child inside and he dried him up with a towel, and then he gave tea and biscuits to the child, and child thereafter went away happily from there. Haridas again started looking outside, expecting that God will turn up. And while he was waiting and waiting, he saw one weak woman crying, sitting in the rain. She had torn clothes. Haridas helped her and took her inside. He gave her a towel to dry herself, and then he gave her an old sari of his late wife. Also fed her some tea, and then she went away. And Haridas was again waiting for the God to appear, and his wait was becoming longer. It was now afternoon, it was still raining, and then came a lady with a small child. The child was very hungry and he was looking at Haridas' face. So Haridas asked him, "What do you want, son?" The child said, "I'm very hungry. Give me something to eat." So Haridas used to carry his tiffin. He took out some food from his tiffin and gave it to the child. The child was very happy. Smilingly, he ate the food, and then he left his shop along with her mother. Haridas again kept on waiting for the God, but the God didn't appear, and he was still waiting. Now he saw one lady running after two kids who had stolen her fruits, and she was holding a stick and yelling at the kids. Seeing this, Haridas said, "Oh, Amma, why do you run after them and hit them with this stick? They are just children." So Amma said, "Look, I do my daily livelihood from selling fruit, and these guys have stolen my mangoes." So he said, "Okay, don't worry, I will buy your fruits." So he bought the kg of the fruits, and he said, "Let me include the 3 mangoes which these guys have picked up." And there were still 4 mangoes. He distributed these mangoes amongst 2 kids and said, "Don't trouble this old woman. If you want something, you can come back to me." And then woman and the kids disappeared happily. Then a small child came. His shoe was torn and his foot was hurt. So Haridas told him to come inside. He repaired his shoe and he also applied balm at his wound, and then the child also went. And then there was the turn of one water carrier. Water carrier was suffering from fever and he was trembling. Haridas said, put aside your pitcher and come inside. I will give you some medicine and a cup of tea. He took him inside, gave him medicine, and water carrier felt better. Then he took out an old worn out blanket which he had spare and gave it to the water carrier man. Okay, all right, take this and use it. It will be good for you. Haridas again kept on waiting. It was evening and late till evening. And then he said, what kind of trick is this? In my dream, the Lord had said that he would come and meet me, and I've been waiting the whole day. So he locked up his shop and went home. As he reached home, he sat in front of Lord Krishna's photograph and asked, "Oh Lord, what is this? I have been waiting the whole day, but you didn't turn up." So, in the meantime, in his trance, he went to sleep, and a voice came, "Haridas, I came to you 5 times. That lady, that child, and that child whose shoe you repaired, and those 2 naughty kids who stole the fruit from old Amma and Amma herself. Everybody was me. You couldn't recognize." Haridas opened his eyes, felt very happy and light, and felt blessed, and realized that it is the love for humanity and love for the people which in fact is God and nothing else. His mood was elevated and he was grateful to the Lord. Thank you so much for watching my video. In case you have liked my video, please do subscribe to my channel. May God bless you. Thank you so much.